InkSpeaking. Why InkSpeaking?
Because, it's like when you answer a phone, hello, InkSpeaking.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
Yeah, I guess it gets just frustrating, I feel like there's so much more I should be doing to try to work towards this, and sometimes it's like this switch of I just get in this mode where all I want to do is write and make this content and make something and get towards what I want to do, and then other times it switches back and it's like I do everything in my power not to do that, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just frustrating trying to deal with that switch.
Light always seems to find a way, doesn't it? Yet dark seems to always leave a hole in it. Feeling younger now, still looking for the soul of this. Love the future cause I can't wait to be a part of it. Light seems to always find a way, doesn't it? When I reach that light switch, my hand is always hovering. When I reach that light switch, my hand is always hovering. Hand is always hovering. Hand is always hovering.
Hand is always hovering.
I flick the light switch up. The artificial light floods my bedroom, my sanctuary, my think tank. With heavy bags filled with familiar exhaustion under my eyes, I look about this old space filled with movie and TV posters, Legos on the shelves, and stuffed animals that look like they've been through hell and back. With tattered eyes, and for a few seconds I've been encapsulated in this environment, this welcoming, this place where my dreams have spawned and nightmares have haunted. I see the corner-folded, ink-dripping journal daunting me, with my lucky pen forever mocking me on top of it. As the day finally catches up with me, in that moment where night already seems over because I can't think of anything but tomorrow, the light in my room begins to fade. Not wanting to fall victim to the hearts in the darkness, there goes another day, take a pencil and mark it. I climb into the always creaky cloud that I call a bed and hold my hand steadily on the light switch. Not ready to let the dark of tonight consume me, not ready for the light of tomorrow to blind me, scared to listen to the void for fear of hearing that I've made a mistake somewhere along the line. My thoughts begin to race, seeing which can be which and convincing me they're more important. Reason clashes with passion as I can't help but feel the need to reopen this brain of a journal and let the words pour from my veins as I'm convinced that they are the ink that fills my pen. But a thought, a warning, a reason why not in the back of my head tells me there's just no time for that. My brain's already been fried from the stress that I comply with, the expectations that I'll never live up to because they are not my own, the words that fill the air and block these halls you see most fall in the noise because they can't stand their own sound. I have to comply with the constant reminder that these years are the building grounds that will decide my future. Capital M-Y, underlined, italicized, my future. Which according to most should not include my passion for this pen if I want to be truly successful. And yet this pen is the only thing that makes sense sometimes, and I can't explain the emotions I get when I connect these lines to make these words and sound these rhymes. You say this passion is a dead end, but words transcend the realm of time. Maybe you don't see the endless chicken scratch of lyrical crosswords that go on in this never-ending numbing mind. I'm literally freestyling when I walk, so if you pass by, I'm not talking to myself. I'm writing books, poems, songs, rants to fill the endless shelves inside my head. Maybe they don't realize I go to bed with words and wake up with sentences. They don't realize the relentlessness of the OCD that overcomes me when I have a sudden flash of words and feel the need to fill in those bordering lines until it finally feels done and I'm left with a big blue stain on the side of my left palm. I have no idea how to explain that when I write I feel spastically calm. What if you're right and they're wrong? These pages bleed ink, they've been part of me all along. Words are my art. Writing is my passion. That remains fact despite the many things that seem to be in place to prevent that from happening. I'm the most pessimistic of optimists, the loudest of the quiet. Please bring the world to me, the most conscious of the daydreamers, living in a fool's fantasy. I spend my waking hours sleepwalking, my days stargazing, and my nights wishing I could lay across the clouds, losing my eyesight to the infinite of the galaxies. I hold my hand on the light switch, trying to hold it perfectly in the middle, just hoping to find that balance, knowing that ultimately it's all up to me which way to go.
Dark always seems to find a way, doesn't it? Light always seems to blind at the start of it. I'm getting older now, am I any better since I started this? I hate the past cause I'll always be a part of it. Darkness always seems to find a way, doesn't it? When I reach a light switch, my hand is always hovering. When I reach a light switch, my hand is always hovering. Hand is always hovering. Hand is always hovering.
Hand is always hovering.
I flick the light switch up.
See what made me line the walls? Is it enough to make the man that stalks lost around the halls? I always loved dancing, but where the fuck are all the balls outside of the fairy tales? These fairy tales that I sit and dream about on the twin bed on which I used to jump around. God, I'm feeling older now. I thought back when I was 12, by the time that I was 20, I'd already be talked about, but I don't even talk aloud. I'm the working ghost that haunts this university, the empty host to this universe, you see. Yes, I want the fame and the fortune, my name in lights, the autographs, and the fans adoring. I want the life cause I fear a 9 to 5 so boring. I'll be stuck with that strife of choosing money over happiness, ironic from the guy who wants the champagne and actresses. But success comes from working hard and being passionate. I just want the chance at the podium to thank those who supported me and hold me up, to prove that it wasn't worthless. God, I'm feeling time's hand on me, getting lost in the purposes, pushing shit to tomorrow. I'll get there in college, oops, guess I'll get there when I graduate. Don't worry, John, man, it's all good, it's up to fate. But shit, lately you haven't really been working up that late. Blame it on the college courses, but you need to actuate. Do it now while this pen is coursing, one line at a time.
Show me what really goes on in that beautiful dark mind, the chemical reaction. Are you ready for the lights and the cameras and the action?
Fine.